Hello everyone, Sienna here. Today I'm going to be doing a little different video. Well, a different video. Today I'm going to be ranking HTF characters. Now if you know me, I'm a giant fan of Happy Tree Friends. And I am going to be ranking them today. So here's a tier list. At the very top there are my favorites, my all-time favorites. Then there's I Like You, which are the characters that I don't love but like a lot. Then there's characters that I find to be pretty decent. Not my favorites, but pretty good. Then there's characters that I have neutral feelings for, and then there's the characters that I hate. So let's start it off with Crow Mammoth. I really don't need to explain this one because he has a bland personality and he's also in an ice cube. So, yeah. Cub. I really like Cub. He's really adorable. But I don't really know what to say, but I really like him as a character. He's adorable. Cuddles. I don't think that there's anyone in the community who dislikes Cuddles. He's truly adorable. I don't love him a lot, but I really like him. Not one of my favorites though. Disco Bear. Okay. So I'm gonna have to openly admit to something. I don't like Disco Bear because of his episodes. I like him because of the fan art. The fan art of this man is beautiful. So I'm gonna put him in I Like You. And here's a fan favorite. Flaky. So, Flaky. I don't really know what to say about her, but I wouldn't really refer her as to one of my favorite characters. She's a good character. I like her, but not one of my favorites. Though I do have a lot of headcanons for her. So I'm gonna put her in You're a Decent Character. I don't like her a lot. She's a good character. That's all I have to say. Flippy. The fan favorite. I'm probably gonna get attacked for this, but I don't love Flippy. He's a good character. And actually my best friend really likes him. But I'm just gonna put him in I Like You. Giggles. I find Giggles to be very hated. And I like that she's trying to help out the community in the world. In pollution, and every little bit hurts. So I'm gonna put her in a decent character. I don't love her, just I like her. I've been waiting for this one. Handy. So if you don't know me, I love Handy. He is my favorite character in the whole series. He's adorable, and he was the first ever character that I fell in love with. Well, not first ever, just the first ever character that I have actually ever got to see. So he's automatically going into my favorites. I love him so much. Lammy. I also find her to be pretty overhated, and I know that she's like a ripoff of Flippy, but she's a pretty decent character. So Lifty and Shifty. I love both of these characters. They're so adorable, and both of their laughs make it better. So, both of them are going into my favorites. Mime. I really like Mime. Also one of my favorites, but not my all-time favorite. A very memorable character. And I also headcanon him to have autism. So he's going to I Like You. Nutty. Same with Mime. I really like him a lot. Very sugar hyped. I Like You. Lumpy. I have a really complicated relationship with Lumpy. There are times, like in All Flocked Up, that I really like him because of him helping out the bird. But in other times, like in Every Little Bit Hurts, I just wish that he would die by the second. So he's going into neutral feelings. Petunia. I really like Petunia. And I ship her with Handy. Well, actually, I'm pretty sure they're both canon. So she's going into I like you. Pop. Surprisingly, I don't really hate Pop that much. Sometimes he's trying to be a good father, but other times he doesn't really realize that he's hurting his own child. So he's just going to go into a decent character. Russell. Russell's my third favorite character. I really like him a lot, and especially when he yars. And I sometimes feel really bad for him, so he's also going into my favorites. Sniffles. I really like Sniffles, and he's also my friend's favorite character. And unpopular opinion, I don't really find Sniffles' death in tongue-in-cheek to be that bad. I really like the voice acting in the episode, though. Sniffles' voice in the episode is really adorable. So let's go into a decent character. Splendid. Most people don't really know this, but I actually feel I really relate to Splendid a lot. He's one of my kins. Because whenever I feel like I'm always worthless, unworthy of anything, always making the wrong decisions, I always relate to Splendid. Because he may be a really bad hero and may not be as intelligent as all the other characters, just like Lumpy, but I really like him. He's a character that I can relate to a lot. The Mole. I also have a love and hate relationship with him. Like, when times where the characters are screaming for help, he doesn't really do anything. It's like he's also deaf. So he's also going to neutral feelings. And last but not least, Toothy. I'm pretty sure that Eye Candy was the very first episode of Happy Tree Friends that I watched when I got into fandom. So props for him for that. But he's gonna have to go into decent characters. I really like him as a character though. And that's my whole tier list. If Mr. Pickles was also on this list, I would also put him at no Y. And that's my whole tier list of HTF characters. Please respect my opinions, guys. I'd appreciate it if you could do. Bye-bye.